could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. Your check as I'm chess, what's happening next? He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill, no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they drive the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they drive the chains, you can say no, free me. Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about, have your fucking cloud. It be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. 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 Cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my fucking mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase them? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise. You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. 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 working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains, I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things, gonna make a fucking name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain, I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself and my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent, and it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots, if I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. Bad energy is like a poison, need some antiseptic. Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself and my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking fight me. Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself and my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me.
Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Twitch. Good morning, Kick.
I've got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head, constantly thoughts jumbled round, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative. I don't wanna get lost in the sedative. Gotta show them what I got, I'm competitive. You know I'm about to go off, I won't let them win, I'll take a stab. I wanna chase a bag, I wanna weigh, I can change all the things I lack. I gotta face the facts, I got a taste in that. Got me obsessed with the rest, I got an itch to scratch. No way, I'll give up everything. If I could see my dreams, make things right. 'Cause I'll do anything to make what I wanna real. Don't let go. Don't let go. I'll make things right. 'Cause I'll do anything to make what I wanna real.
I just wanna find a way out, sick of the venom in my brain. Running from the past, wanna escape my pain. I just wanna be a better person, I deserve this, I just wanna break these chains. Always asking for greatness, true to myself, I never fake it. Seen too many once, I just so they get famous. And when I say the truth, most really can't take it. In spite of everything I've been through, I'ma make it. Fake friends, but on my downfall, it's
Alright. Good morning, Mr. Bio. Good morning, Man Poor. Good morning, Rad Rat. Good morning, Graydon. I'm good. Doing too much like always. There was that break, though, guys. Decent trade if anybody stayed with it. I was concerned with not having the bottom wick. Yeah. I was concerned with not having a bottom wick, and then we ran into support there, but that was a decent trade. Probably ought to tell anybody that was in it.
veins. I've been driving this train, years in this lane. There's no stopping this flame, cause I
All
came
right.
to the game and I changed it to play how I like.
They have put restraints on me and said that they are just so I don't move while I'm asleep. And then the laughing gas too. Oh my jeez. Throwing punches while unconscious. What is going on, Mr. Bio? Oh man. That's crazy, Mr. Bio. That is crazy. Oh, I need to stop my playlist. I don't know what the playlist was. I was like, hold on, guys. Hopefully the YouTube sounds better. I worked on it all day yesterday, so hopefully it sounds better.
Till I hear him say
Alright, I will go ahead and walk this back over since I'm out now. You see, this is what I'm waiting for right now. Okay, I can put a screen share in a second there. I'm just trying to get everything put together here, Mr. Bio. Let's change my screen since we're done there anyway. To the device. That should be the same thing, except now you're through OBS. Alright. I never even got the links yet. Sorry guys, I was trying to trade too. Always the hard part. Hey Aiden, good morning, man.
What's up, bud?
Not a lot, not a lot.
How's Aiden?
Yeah, Braden. Not right this second, but yeah. Here in a little while I can. I can't do it right this second. You got the indicator? Not right this second, because we're in the area to be trading gold right now. So no data though. What do you mean? Good morning, Chief Locke. Well, Mr. Y here. Good morning, Mr. Y. I saw him before.
Chief Locke, hello.
Oh, okay, Mr. Y. What'd you get, Chief Locke?
Yeah, you slept in the room. It was quite smelly when I got here.
Nice. Good job. Good job. Good job. Oh, you need to pay for CME data, Braden. Well, you can use it on the regular NAS. Prices just won't be the same.
Yep.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain, I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints, money, clout and fame, a disease, a plague, we all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name, all our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant
Perfect.
to be.
Yes, I got the short. Yeah, we were in it when I first came in. I ended up getting hit at BE, but yeah. I forgot to mark that up too. Not that anybody cares about BEs, but still try to keep track of it. Yeah, it was the cells below potential fake out here. We came up, wicked up, flipped, came back down. It was a perfect 30-minute position. Okay. So we'll see if we can get another one here. But yeah, I mean, I was a little concerned we had no bottom wick on this candle, and we have a level right here. So after the flip, I tried to keep the stop tight. But I'm looking for the bottom wick here. So I expect we'll get there. It's just we do have a lot of support here just the same. This is kind of an ugly area. So we'll see. We'll see. CFD? Manpour, is it US 100 CFD?
Depends on the broker. Mine is NDQ 100.
Well, he's just looking for something that he can use instead of NQ because he trades futures but doesn't have the package. So would that be a fine one to use?
NDQ 100 works.
Okay.
There are quite a few indices. Nasdaq. Yeah, NAS 100. NDQ 100.
TP to get the wicks, candles wick on the bottom. Yeah, I mean you're hoping to get a bottom wick on that 30, yeah, which would be basically if you get this wick on the 30, it's probably going to be recovering the bottom wick on this hour. See, so if we can get down here, unfortunately we need to see how this candle closes first. But you see what I'm looking at? It'll be the recovery of this wick right here. So that is the hopes and dreams there. We'll see.
This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough, but that's what makes a personality is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders, now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders, now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters and we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers, you better wake up for the pay stub or you'll pay up, don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game up, change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness, famous for the way up, play the game, bruh. Never stop, I'll get it if I want it, gotta make to myself a promise, I won't quit, keep going till I got it, I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah. You know I'm always honest, there ain't no way I'm ever stopping, I won't quit, keep going till I got it, I won't give up till I'm on top, I'm always flirting with pain, she like to hurt me and maim, I'm always working to change, but she's still lurking the same, I keep on building a dynasty, while the haters be trying me, but they hate from inside, you see, hate themselves in society, so I let them speak quietly, while my actions speak wider, see they be hiding in privacy, with the screen, oh the irony, to hate someone who's trying to be whatever they would like to
I don't know if anybody saw the post in the Apex room, but it's one day to pass too until the 11th, I believe. I posted in the room for anybody who wants to, you know, get any Apex counts. They're 71% off right now. Hey, Burb. Good morning. 4 minutes and last time. Doctors. What do you mean, doctors? You fuck it with paper. Oh, gotcha.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. Not gonna give up, got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward.
How are you feeling though, Mr. Bile? Or good or no?
I think it feels like his wisdom has been removed.
Yeah. Sneeze hurts. Okay. I was curious.
Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
It's gonna be tough. I sure hope this thing pushes down. It'd be nice if we would push down here. What room do we got? About 18 ticks. Nice if this thing would push down. Create a bottom wick on this candle. I just don't know if we can move that much in 4 minutes. Bet we close right here. Okay, well, we'll see how it closes before I say anything.
If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter.
Oh, that sounds bad, Mr. Biopack.
Like who's that? I'm new, come back better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. Never gonna look back.
Yeah. That's crazy. I don't think they can make that big of a mistake, Mr. Bob. I don't know.
You never know.
You're right. You do never know. That's funny. That's funny.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the fucking hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour, take a cold shower. Scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder. And fuck all the doubters, they're just fucking downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring, yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart, are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs, are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
Good morning, Z.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? Let's go. Hey. Yeah, this is my to claim a brand new name. Oh, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life, whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night. Oh, and we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it, how you gonna move for it, what you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it, how you gonna move for it, what you gonna be? I got a switch in my head, I go from living to dead. You got me seeing all red, now I'm becoming a threat. I fucking heard what you said, I'll make you have some regrets. And no, I never forget, so now you have a few debts. That shit, it needs to be paid with blood or some sort of pain. You caused a permanent stain, which has determined your fate. I've never seen so clear, I feel the end and it's near. The day of reckoning's here, the sound of deafening fear. My energy is next level, so damn you better be careful. I got an angel and devil, he snaps me straight in the temple. I'm ready to be a rebel, I've got a lot of potential hidden inside of this vessel. That shit is so exponential. I need a first class ticket to the top, no limit. I don't play no gimmicks, I'ma take you to the clinic. If you want a taste, come at me and you will be replaced. They won't find a trace of you anywhere or any place. Oh,
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Can you hear me, Bird? I hope.
Yep.
Supposed to be having storms today. Guess we'll see how that goes.
I'm about to go off like a weapon, fuel to the top,
Wonderful.
build up engine. In my thoughts obsession, I will not stop, no I'm never second guessing.
I hope they're not too bad.
Haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Oh, tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking. I see this place like a game I'm playing. Straight to the bank to collect my payments. No negotiations, it's my way. I was born impatient, and like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation. I don't know how to stop. I just go till I drop. Whether it's working or shots, give it all that I got. You can watch me work in my element. Anyone in the way is irrelevant. Wanna cross me, cool, not intelligent. Cause I don't forget shit like an elephant. Go ahead and tempt me, put it on the line and you'll come up empty. If I got time, I'm deadly. Never caught off guard, no, I'm always ready. I got a hand real steady. Look me in the eye and you'll see no hezzy. About to get real messy, I'll put you in a grave 6 feet like Kenny.
Trading there, yeah, it doesn't surprise me any, Burb. Like I said, we were supposed to. I know there was already a tornado up in the Panhandle. They said this morning. So I think those are the storms that we're supposed to be getting here in a little while. So far, we haven't got anything except some wind, but
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 I'm so gone, no I'm never turning back. I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so on, you're gonna be hurting bad.
well, Mr. Bio, I do not blame you for not being outside. I'm sure you probably don't feel like doing much of anything after having your wisdom teeth removed yesterday.
Say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math. When I hate, I attack. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign.
What?
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient. Hoping one day I blow up from
Oh
the basement.
man, that's crazy, Burb.
I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown. Get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits some loose shit. A stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. Oh. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. Yeah, there's no mercy in this world. Just hunger, thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell
See
you
if she'll
what to
recover
do
this
and
wig.
you don't know shit.
That's essentially what we were looking for when we took that short, guys. I expect she should, honestly.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, you check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place. I wanna be first, work till it hurts. Dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot. You got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5. No mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way. What I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody
Yeah, but that's what, like I said when we were on. I mean, this was decent here. We didn't have a bottom wick here, which was kind of a mess, but it was still decent close. Closed below, wick up, drove down. That's why we took the short there. But we had a little bit of support here that was an issue from the structure, and she just kept holding the bottom. We held the bottom twice, and then actually came back and broke the high, and then came back down. So that's where we got hit at BE. But if you would have kept your stops all the way up above the previous candle or current candle at the time, like we normally did, you would have been safe. I just wasn't looking to give any back with support being here. It was kind of a choppy area here. So I expected this just to be completely recovered and get a bottom wick on this candle here. So I expected a recovery, and when it started bouncing around there, that's why we went to BE on them. I mean, just below BE is how we do it to cover fees and such. But we expected this candle to get recovered though, and put a bottom wick here, which it'll probably recover the wick all the way down. This is the actual wick on the hour. Did you see that? This is the hour candle, right? So you've got a top wick, and then you've got the bottom wick. And for the half an hour, you haven't got the bottom wick on this candle, so expect that to be recovered, but we'll probably recover the whole 1 hour bottom wick. See? So that was the anticipation of the actual position. Good job, Z. Good trade. 50 EMA rejection at POC on current candle. Okay. Your long gold? Alright, great. Nothing wrong with that. It was break even? Yeah, it was marked up as break even. Okay, yeah. I do them. Yeah, I don't know. I don't use moving averages okay, so I don't know nothing about EMA rejection. I mean, I do, but I don't trade that way. I don't even look at any of that stuff on gold. Doesn't. If anything, I would trade against it. If you were coming to 50 and I expect wicks past it, so if you want to trade something like that, you probably want to use like 45s, 55s, things like that, because you're more likely that it's going to wick past those areas, stop people out, hit their stops before moving on, which is where guys put their stops at, is, you know, below or above the 50, depending on which way we're coming into it. So you're going to see wick through it. Most generally, to hit stops. That's the whole point.
Yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains, I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things, gonna make a fucking name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain. I just wanna be greatness. I just wanna be greatness. I just wanna be greatness.
Looks like a good buy, Mr. Bile.
Going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent, and it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots. If I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up.
Hey, Paul. Good morning.
Morning, Paul.
Good morning, reality. How are we all doing?
We're good, we're good.
Any action yet?
It depends on what you call action.
Yeah, yeah. So we took a trade right here at 42.3.
Yeah.
So basically, you had sells below, got a wick, close below, got a wick up, flip. It broke the low on the 30, and we were looking for it to drive down to put a wick on this candle, which would have been a recovery of the wick on the hour, basically. But it ran into some support about right here with the choppiness and came back up. Didn't break the highs, but we went BE, just below BE is how I always said it, so that you cover your fees, and we got hit there. But if you would have held it instead of being so tight on it, it would have been a super nice trade. So I told everybody else that was in it to go ahead and hold it if they still got it and continue with it. But I ended up getting getting hit just below BE on it.
Yep.
What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head constantly. Thoughts jumbled around, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too
I was hoping with this candle that it would have, at 9:30, it would have just pushed and just recovered it. That was my hopes and dreams, that there would have been enough, volume at 9:30 to just push it down, but it just kind of stalled around. It is what it is. Price isn't ugly today, Z, but it is slow. It is slow.
Very slow.
Yeah. Not so much ugly, it's playing out fine, but it is slow. We'll take the low. Yeah, that's what I was banking on when I entered the position. Exactly my thoughts as well. Just don't know how many days it's going to take the low, Z. Just kidding, it won't be days, but you know what I'm saying. It is slow. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I'd like to see it close below, but I don't know, like I said, we don't have a whole lot of room once we get there. It looks better on the, range isn't super ugly as you come down. We'll see. Hopefully we can get into. Oh yeah, there's nothing wrong with price action. Just slow. Just slow. Initial pushes should have pushed on this. Didn't really push. I'm waiting for some more news. I'd much rather trade during news when got enough volume to actually make the price move. Just didn't seem like we had any actual movement for NY Open. It just wasn't much of a move. Expect price to move a little bit. It acts like it's already after 11.
Just the same as the last 4 or 5 months. Nothing happening. Just nothing.
Yeah, the only thing was before the holidays, at least we had some volume come in at 9:30. I don't know, we'll see. Like I said, I think there's some news tomorrow, I believe. Hopefully that'll ramp things up a little bit. I like news days. Wish there was news every day. Make it a lot easier. I know most guys don't trade news, and they say, "Oh, I can't trade news." I feel exactly the opposite. Like news actually gets the price moving, we get volume in, so we can actually trade it. I don't think the price action is any different during news days. It just moves faster. But that's me. Like I said, I enjoy the fast moves. Don't like it when it just sits here and one tick up, one tick down, one tick up, one tick down. Not my thoughts of trading.
Not much happening tomorrow either.
Oh, I thought there was news tomorrow, no?
Oh, there's some GBP news at what's it? 10, 9, 10 o'clock. But
Nothing any good, man.
Okay, I'm just gonna make supper quickly. I'll be back shortly.
Alright, have a good one. Yeah. And before the news comes out, and then hedging mostly on the right side of the news, yeah. Yep, exactly. I just like the news, Z, because the price actually moves, right? That's what I have seen. I know a lot of people are scared of the news, but I like to see the movement. I mean, you come in and you actually get moves, and I wait for the news to drop. Obviously, I don't just try to rock and roll and try to get in its way, but I wait for the news to drop, and you actually start getting some volume, and price actually moves. So big time that they take stops, and for me, that's my bread and butter.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain, I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints, money, clout and fame, a disease, a plague, we all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name, all our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be, living in a time where disease is on every screen, I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering, negativity is a plague for the mentally weak, no mercy, all I got is working, never stop searching, never quench the thirsty, I'm toxic and psychotic, but there's logic, you can't stop it, it's been chronic, since I was a boy, so neurotic,
Yep. And that makes sense too. See, the sad thing is what most people do, and again, I don't know how everybody else does it, but what most people do is take the news and use the bias of the news, as far as the finger is supposed to go up and down. But I've found out that doesn't necessarily work. I don't even listen to what the news says. It makes no difference to me what they're saying. I'm just looking at the chart. I just know that I want to pay attention to when the news is dropping, because I realize that the chart, we're going to get movement during that time. But as far as what the news has to say, I never pay any attention to that. I know a lot of guys swear by the fact that you're supposed to do that. All I've ever seen is people get biased. They'll say, "Oh, the news came out negative, so I'm going to short," and then they end up not doing well. And then they say, "Oh, well, it was already priced in before the news dropped," or They'll come up with all these excuses. Doesn't make no sense to me. If you just don't pay attention to what the news is actually saying and watch your chart, and trade your PA, you don't really have to. It doesn't really matter what the news does or doesn't do, but. Yeah. Yeah, I just never listened to it. But that's just me. All kinds of guys swear by it, but for me, it's never been anything that I even consider. I don't care what they're saying in the news. I look at it just like I look at normal news. If anybody's ever watched Fox or CNBC or anything else, you guys understand what I'm talking about when I say I take it to heart just as much as normal news. It's all a bunch of crap, so I just blow it off and go on.
That's the only way to actually look at news nowadays. On both sides of the aisle, they're all as bad as each other.
Yep, exactly.
And unfortunately, here in Ireland, we only have one side, as bad as it is in America, because I watch both sides. But here in Ireland, our entire national media is controlled entirely by the government. So at least over with you are getting obviously extreme sides. We're simply getting the extreme of one side.
Oh wow.
So it's actually worse in Ireland than it is in America. I never thought I'd live long enough to say that, but yeah, at least you are getting distinct views, although extremely they may be. Here in our place, every single journalist, every single radio presenter, every single TV presenter, all news, all pushing the one agenda. It's unbelievable.
Wow, that is bad.
Yeah.
That is bad.
Yeah. People talk about communism and all this kind of shit. You don't realise it's already here in Ireland. It's just wrapped around a veneer of neoliberalism. It's funny as fuck to sit and watching people kind of going on about left and right and all this old shit. It's like, my God, people are just so fucking stupid.
Yep. Most avoiding news only negative things. Also, turn you off. Yep, exactly. See, that's the same thing. Yeah. Well, same thing there. Seems like that's the same thing across the board. It seems. Jeez.
Yeah, the news is just depressing. It's like, seriously, it's just people dying and bad news and.
Yep. Well, we had some interesting news here. What was it? 3-4 days ago, when I don't know if you guys heard about this. I still don't know. They claim that the police claim it's not the case, but they had a sighting of like a 10-foot alien supposedly down in Miami. That's telling me this. They had it on camera, and the police claim that all it is a shadow of a couple officers walking together. But it was crazy. Every single police officer in Miami responded to the scene, and then claimed that it was just a couple officers walking, and that's what it is. They've got video like on TMZ and stuff. I don't know what it was. 3 kids walking. I don't know.
Check.
I didn't see any kids, Braden. I don't know. Maybe.
Miami aliens, you say?
Yeah, that's what they claim. Yeah. That was a few days ago.
Okay, right. Let's see here.
It's kind of crazy. All the cops that were there was crazy. I don't understand why the police showed up, but like every cop in Miami showed up for whatever reason. Craziness.
Yeah, I don't think we have to worry too much about the aliens taking over.
No, I don't think so either. I don't think that's something we have to worry about at all. But that's just my opinion.
It's so funny.
Yeah, I didn't see no blurb, Braden. All I saw was, I think it must have been like the news channel or something. They had an actual overhead picture of it. So I don't know. But it looks to me to be like, it doesn't look like a shadow at all. It looks to me to be more like a, I don't know, maybe a cloud? I don't know. It's white, not black at all. In the picture that I saw of it, but I don't know. Who knows? It could have been reflections off of any kind of smoke from fireworks or anything, all joking aside. Could have been anything. So, market makers are aliens? See, how do you know we're not? Oh. We always just assume that our life started here. I'm not saying that it didn't. Just saying. Started on Mars. Yeah, it could be. Possibly. Could be anywhere. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Who knows? Who knows? Not me. I'm not smart enough to answer any of them questions.
I would hazard a guess it was somebody in a costume that's probably either a YouTuber or an influencer. In a couple of days' time, you might see somebody coming out going like, haha, it was all a joke.
Yep, could
Look
be,
at the
could be.
style. People do anything for clicks.
Yep, they do, they do.
Hmm.
People are not evolved like they should be on Earth. Yeah. Yep, could be, could be. I watch Discovery and History, I watch all that stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a clear thought on exactly what could or couldn't be. I just always keep my mind open to what, you know, possibilities, right? Anything could be possible, honestly. But that's just me. I don't know. I never, like my trading strategy or anybody else's. I never say that one's right or one's wrong. Always could be. Always say that also to keep open-minded. Yeah, that's what I always say too. You never know. I hate to ever say that anything isn't, you know, correct or anything is correct because, you know, I don't know how I could be the one to say that is or isn't the case, right? Who am I? That's always my thing. Just like strategies, it's no different, right? I mean, I can't tell you that one strategy is better than another or my strategy is any different than anything else. I just know that that's what works for me. But anybody else's strategy, there could be tons of strategies out there that work, you know, just as good or better, especially for different people. So, it's all the same. Yeah, I know people find my strategy difficult. I know. I don't know why. See? I'm not sure. I don't feel like my strategy is very difficult at all. But
Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life
yeah,
that has meaning
I mean,
are the things you gotta work for, believe me.
I don't know.
To your hands, a plan your own.
Like I said, I think where people struggle, Z, more than anything, and I don't know if everybody, I don't know how many people grasp it. I mean, I assume you do, I don't know. But I think where people struggle is when I talk about price action, I'm talking about current price action, not previous price action like most do. I think that's where people get confused, like how candles build and things of that nature. I think that's where it's not anything that really is taught anywhere else. I think that's where people get a little confused because they expect it to be just like every other strategy out there. And the whole thing is, essentially, we're countering every other strategy out there for the most part. And I think that's where people get confused. For the most part, then it's probably waiting for the entry in previous wicks. Yeah, exactly. That is the hardest thing. And I mean, the biggest issue, and this is why I always say set up in entry, is because the biggest problem that you have with it is you can get a close below, you can get a close above, whatever you're going to have, right? And if you don't have those wicks for current price action, you don't take the trades, and people struggle with that because you've waited, X amount of time, however long it's going to take, right? And you've waited for your close below, and now you don't have the wicks for the entry, but you waited all that time, so they get impatient and just say, well, it should probably still work out, right? And that's where the problem's coming at. You have to have the patience. You're exactly right. You have to be patient. If you don't get them wicks to grab liquidity and the flips to continue in your direction, then essentially you're taking a position that otherwise you could be stopped out. Again, we're talking about flipping a coin, or however everybody likes to joke about it, right? If you don't have a liquidity wick to grab liquidity, grab the stop, and then continue on, essentially it can go up or down. And the problem that everybody has with trading is they don't realize that you can win. Oh, I had to crash. I've talked a lot. It's all right. The problem that a lot of people have is that you can win, and I mean that's where the issue comes on. I just can't win. Nah, you can, Greg. Come on now. No matter what I do. Yeah, a lot of people feel that way, but that's not really the case. Believe it or not, this is what I try to tell my son all the time, because where people struggle, you're better off not winning. I know you don't want to hear that right now, but you're better off not winning than winning, because if your strategy's not great, right, and you just win here there, then what happens is you get so stuck to the fact that that's good that when you start taking your losses, it just can't be, because you just blew your account again? Not really, right? I'm sorry, man. That's all. But what a lot of people do is they don't realize that just because you win some trades don't mean nothing. That's what people don't get. I realize nobody wants to hear that. I'm the biggest buzzkill of everybody for my new strat. You're still supposed to use more influences with it. That's why we're adding different things to the chart. You need to find something that makes it work. It's just an entry system. So you got to manage the position just the same. That's what I keep telling everybody. But show up to the live stream, Greg. You'll get it. We passed plenty of accounts here. As soon as Mr. Bio does his new strategy to pass an eval, and he passes one on live, which you can follow along with him as well. But once he does that, then I'm going to buy an eval as well, and I'll pass another one on live. So whoever wants to follow along can. But what I was saying is just because you win doesn't mean anything. That's the problem. People don't understand that consistency is consistency. You can win any trade. I can open a trade right now and win. That doesn't mean anything. Who wants to tell me?
As I say, I can doubly confirm what you were saying there, because remember all those great ones that I had
Mm-hmm.
last week?
Yep.
Everything was my way. Yep. Everything went exactly the opposite way then. So again, just because you're on that wee streak does not mean it's going to continue.
Yep, exactly.
So it's very good lessons to learn.
Open a short and win. Yeah, so you can open a short right here and win. You can open either way and win. I mean, I told everybody I'd do that here. Well, of course, I guess we're trying to do evals, but I don't mind going on sim, and you guys can tell me which way to open. And I'll show you how to manage a trade and not lose. I mean, you can enter anywhere, guys. It doesn't matter. No top wick on NQ on daily. Yeah. I mean, you can manage any trade and win it, all joking aside. But that's not exactly what I'm saying. Basically, Basically, what I'm talking about, Braden, is, I mean, the problem is you can win any trade, and that's what I was trying to tell my son. You could start a strat right now, and you could win for, you know, the next 30 trades straight, and then you can lose for the next 200. That's the problem. It's all about consistency. That's it. If you don't have a strategy that's consistent, then it's just, I don't know. Yeah. Still zero consistent. Braden, you hadn't. I don't know. If you would have been here trading with me the whole time live, you should be super consistent, man. Because we've been super consistent trading. On top of the win rate that we have up on top of our screen, we've passed 5 evals here live. Doesn't got nothing to do with that. We didn't. None of that's added into there. We passed 5 evals. You're on stream, man. If you've been following along, you should be. Yeah. Is it Apex, Braden? Yeah. If you want, they got half price resets right now too, and 1 day to pass eval. But that's up to you. If you want to wait, obviously, it's, yeah. Once you pay the thing, it'll reset too. Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, you can be in drawdown for 16 hours on crypto, no problem. Yeah. You can see as long as you get to the spot where you realize it's still not going to go against you. That's the whole thing. So you understand that. And that's where a lot of the beginners that don't grasp that very well can't understand how you can do something like that. But drawdown has nothing to do with losing a trade. You're exactly right. Depending on how you manage it. 10 days until renew. Yeah. Yeah, if you've only got 10 days, I think I'd wait, let it reset. By then, maybe they'll run some sort of sale. It's only 71% off right now, but maybe they'll run some sort of sale, and I'll grab another eval and pass another eval on stream. You can just follow along. I'm telling you, Braden, if you would have been here all the time, you would be already, and you'd be doing fine. Yeah, eval pass is easy. Once you pass one, you'll see it's easy. Or maybe, I mean, I don't know. I think that was kind of, a lot of people have that thought. You have passed one? All right. A lot of people have that thought. A lot of times it's more in their mind. I know that sounds crazy, but
give it 100, don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing, I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up, it's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything.
Yeah, you can, Brady. I mean, like I said, it is what it is. It's just, I mean, I don't know. I feel like after you pass a few evals, it's not so hard anymore. Seems like they're pretty simple to pass, but I don't know. Like I said, I mean, it's easier even to do top step if you haven't done top step yet. They're even easier to pass, in my opinion. We just passed 2 top steps, the last 2 that we passed. Yeah, you should be able to make trading work, but you got to. There is one thing to it. I'm going to be 100% honest with you, Braden, and this is an issue, and this is an issue for, I think, most traders. You have to find something that works for you. You have to find something that you're confident in. You have to find a system that you understand. And then you have to be able to manage your risk. And I'm not talking about RR. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about your bankroll. I'm talking about if you're working with a funded account, your drawdown. These are the things that you have to figure a way out with that, honestly. It's bankroll management. That's the most important part, honestly. You need a way to figure out where you're going to enter. Yes, obviously. How are you going to enter a trade if you don't understand where you're going to enter at? At the same time, you have to know where your exit is. For me, and I mean, I say it all the time, and nobody really listens to me because everybody's always too worried about what they're going to make. What am I going to make? What am I going to make? How much can I make? For me, it's got absolutely nothing to do with what you're going to make. Nothing. It doesn't matter. It's got nothing to do with how much money you're going to make. Yeah, $1 million a year, that's fine. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if it's $1 million a year. Don't matter if it's $100 million a year. None of that matters. For me, it only has to do with what are you going to lose. That's it. That's all. Yeah. All that matters is win Lambo. Yep. That's what most people look like. What are you going to lose? That's the only thing you can control. That's what nobody gets. You have a system. You have an entry. You understand where your exits are. And what you do is you say, okay, here's my entry. Here's where my exit's going to be. That's all you can control. The market does what the market does. This is what it is. But you have to manage the loss. It's all about limiting your losses. In my opinion, that has more to do with anything than anything. And everybody will say, oh, well, no, I want to make more money. So I got to make more money. Need bigger trades. Need this. Need that. All right. That's what you say. To me, it makes no sense. It makes no sense to have bigger trades. It makes no sense to do any of these things. The market's only going to give you what it's going to give you. That's why the RR thing doesn't make no sense to me. It never has. People say, okay, well, my RR is, I'm going to do 3R trades. Why? What is it? That doesn't even make any sense to me. Where's your stop loss at? Your stop loss is here. So is that where it is, or is that where you're just putting it so you can do 3R? Or are you putting your TP where your 3R is? Nobody knows. Nobody has a clue. Well, who cares where it is then? All you can do is limit your losses. You want to say, okay, this is what I'm comfortable with losing. That's the thing that you need to wrap your head around, in my opinion. Like I said, this is what I'm comfortable losing. This is my entry strategy. This is my exit strategy, or whatever. This is the strat that I trade, right? So what it is, I need a strat that's consistent. I have more winners than losers, and I understand what it is I'm gonna risk. And as you get better at that strategy, it looks like that's probably our wick recovery there. As you get better at that strategy, what you figure out is ways to limit losses. That's it. That's all you're trying to do. Your job is to figure out a way to limit losses. In my opinion, that's what you do. It's got nothing to do with making more or making more trades or doing this or doing that. None of that matters to me. It's about limiting losses. What is the best way to limit losses? If you open a business tomorrow and you went into, let's just say, the restaurant business, and you're making money, but the money isn't what it should be, and you have to figure out a way to make more money, how do you do it? You cut costs. You try to figure out ways to get around your overhead. Trading's exactly the same. There's no difference in it. For some reason, people think that's not how it works. Well, what I'm going to do is, instead of taking 20 trades, I'm going to take 40, and I'll make double the money. Good luck with that. I'm going to hold my trades for an extra 6 hours to see if I can make way more money on them. Okay. If that works for you. Like I said, for me, it's limited losses. So, but I've ran businesses my whole life, so I just look at it that way.
Looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test. And
Perfect wick recover there. All you gotta do is listen to me, Braden, really. If you listen to half the time, you'll be taking trades. Man, Poor can tell you this too. You'll be taking trades that I don't take, and you'll honestly make money just by taking them. I mean, we've been talking about this all morning. This trade here. Of course, I think you did. I think you're one of the trades I called last time you were on stream. I believe, Braden, you took and I didn't. You did pretty well on it. So yeah.
Ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts.
Some push on gold now.
Yep, this was the push we were looking for at 9:30.
Okay, so what are we hoping for now when this candle finishes? What would we like to see wick-wise?
Oh, I don't have a clue. It's ugly now. It's ugly now because it's going to close about right here. It's going to close right here. We're going to need a big move back up before we can think about doing anything, sadly. But yeah, that was the initial move we were looking for.
Yeah.
Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about, have your fucking cloud. It be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease.
Is Mr. Bio not streaming today?
No, I don't know if he's trading much right now. Not no, not again. Okay. Don't die. Don't die, Braden. Definitely don't do that, but come back. Come on, put a bottom whip on that candle. Nope, absolutely not. Back.
Got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase them? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can.
I will say that I can actually understand Braden's situation. Well, you're not the same situation, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's really frustrating. And I sit here and I listen to you, and most of it makes sense, and then you just don't get those entries. You just fucking don't.
Yeah.
The ones that I do take, I missed a fucking beautiful move on DAX this morning. Wait, let me try and find it. And I had everything set up, and I'll post the picture. You can see my sell below, 30-minute, broke the candle, went all the way up, and I had to leave. And when I came back, that fucking happened. fuck, man.
Yeah. Yep. I think that can be an issue for a lot of people too. I mean, I don't know what Braden does. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what his personal life is or whatever. But you know this from firsthand experience because you've got a lot of stuff that you do. You know, it's not just sitting here at the charts all day for you. And that's, if he has the same sort of thing, unfortunately, you will miss. I mean, you'll miss the entries. It's one of those things to where it don't matter what happens. I mean, it just works that way. I don't know why, but the market will sit there and go sideways until you get up and walk away. You walk away for 5 minutes, and the biggest dump that you've been looking for the last freaking 3 days happens. I don't know why.
That was exactly a 100-pip move on a 2 by 25, well, 2.5 lot, sorry, 0.25 lot. That's $500. I would have probably taken profit in the middle somewhere, so let's say 250 and 125. And even the new strategy, I know it works because if you look to the left slightly, you'll see a nice entry there at the bottom where it starts and runs.
Yeah.
I will see those entries and that'll be too late. And I'll sit here the whole fucking day and you'll just get reversal after reversal after reversal. And you don't know when it's actually going to run. So you take them, but every fucking time you get stopped up.
Yeah.
You step away, you get back, it's run fucking 200 pips. I mean, geez.
Yep.
What the fuck must I do to actually get it done? Sorry, are we still on YouTube?
Yeah, you're all right. If they don't like it, they can ban us. Told you I do all this stuff to try to get members. If it takes in on anything that we do or the members that we already have, that's not worth it for me. So I'm just telling you. So.
No, for sure, but I do frown upon people sometimes when they get foul-mouthed. But that being said, sometimes I just fucking lose it. And
Yep.
Frustration.
yes. But I mean, getting back to what Braden said, one thing is money makes money. If you have money, you can trade. Z, you said it's putting, you sat in a stop while in a drawdown for 16 hours. But at some point you had 60 trades on the chart. So, well, I can't even have one freaking trade in a chart in crypto. So you see, that's where the money different lies. Money makes money. If you have money, you can trade it and you can make money. If you don't have the money, you can't. I can't even afford a bloody funded account. And once you get one, you're too freaking shit scared to trade it because the moment you trade it, you get into drawdown. So it's just one psychological mess. Yep, exactly. It's one psychological mess after another.
Yeah, that's the hardest part of trading.
Reality, I totally understand what you say. It's a business, you have to run it. And I agree with you when saying there is no such thing as risk to reward. That's bullshit. I agree 100%. You get the trade, you take the trade, you look at what your loss is going to be, and you just have to live with it. If you go into profit, well done, bro. You got it. If not, your loss was there. But it's still not nice to lose. And it's still not nice to lose 95% of the time. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, 7G2.
Hello, 7G. Sorry. I do apologize for my rant. I'll be quiet.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
We're all feeling that, my man. Trust me.
This morning, the lawnmower gave a problem, and then the hose pipe got ripped off while trying to clean the down pipe, and now the half of the hose pipe sits in the down pipe. Now I have to take that down pipe off on Saturday to get the hose pipe out.
Good.
Fuck.
One of those days.
Yeah.
Yeah. I almost broke my CPAP.
You what?
I almost broke my CPAP. I have a CPAP machine. I was
Okay.
doing a bit of hoovering and wasn't watching what I was doing. But thank fuck it's working. So
No, as long as it's working, that's
Exactly.
not one of those. Oh,
I thought
moments.
it was, but turns out it wasn't. So happy days.
Yep.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it.
Poor, what do you call that bald boy that does the YouTube? He's always on about adding 2 1s and killing the losses. What was his name again? You remember?
Nick Sean.
Nick Sean. Okay, yes.
Yes.
I like him.
Yeah, I like watching his psychology videos. They're quite good. It's a lot about just fucking accepting your losses and shit like that. So,
Yeah.
and he's also, like you said, reality, it's a 50-50 trade. You get in a trade, you have a 50-50 chance. All you have to do is manage your loss.
Yep.
So if you get into drawdown, see where you can get out.
This is where
If you have to get out,
that's where people get confused though, because when they don't realize that if they just trade whatever, it's still 50-50. But when they start making wins, people don't associate that with the fact of you have a 50% chance to win, right? And that's
yes.
and then they start thinking, well, my strategy's great. This is the best strategy I ever came up with. You know, this strategy's good. This works. That works. You know, that's why you see all this stuff of people thinking that everything's good, and then they get discouraged because after the fact, then they'll start taking the losses. And that's what the problem is. But I mean, you can win. Anybody can win. I mean, you can get in the market right now. You can win. You can flip a quarter, just like we've talked about before. You can win. I mean, there's nothing keeping you from winning. It's either going to go up or it's going to go down. There's nothing more to it than that. So, if you get in right now and you go long, well, maybe it goes up.
In one of his videos, he actually says you can open replay on TradingView and just go enter long here, enter short here, just randomly. And you'll probably, after 100 trades, come out 50-50 or pretty much break even. If you manage your losses, you'll probably be ahead. And that's it. So now all he does, he looks at high level or high time frame support resistance. He enters a short at resistance and he enters long at support and just manages his losses. And if it starts running, he just adds to the trade. And he also trades quite big.
All right, 7G2. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good one, man.
72, have a good one, man. You're becoming a regular.
Yeah.
See.
On that note, I'm probably going to go ahead and shut down YouTube, Twitch, and Kick, guys, since 7G2's headed out. I think I may go ahead and shut it down, guys. I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great afternoon, and I'll see you back. See y'all later.
me if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind, you know I'll always manifest it.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic with this logic, you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic. Go!
To last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grieving. Put your foot on the gas, no, never stop competing, yeah.
I've been doing this, I'm on it. I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it. You know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic. Keep them out your face, no way, you don't want them, yeah. Don't try to drain my energy. The enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily, spreading like a rare disease. But I won't let it get to me. I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this. Freedom is priceless. Spread just like a virus. Living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you seek greatness? Trust me, you can take it. Go on and take your aim. Yeah.
Built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the gas, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grieving. Put your foot on the gas, no, never stop competing, yeah.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top. Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub, or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh. fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Famous for the way up, play the game, bruh. Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah. You know I'm always honest. There ain't no way I'm ever stopping. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top. I'm always flirting with pain. She like to hurt me and maim. I'm always working to change, but she's still lurking the same. I keep on building a dynasty while the haters be trying me, but they hate from inside. You see, hate themselves in society, so I let them speak quietly while my actions speak wider. See, they be hiding in privacy with the screen. Oh, the irony to hate someone who's trying to be whatever they would like to be. We all feel the anxiety. We make our own rivalries. Yo, so where is all the positivity? I feel like we all just hate on everything, it's killing me. Thoughts build quick, causing different possibilities. Negative thoughts will cause different disabilities. So do better, work hard under pressure. If you got no time, work smarter than ever. Don't ever let them tell you that you can't ever say never. And turn your mind into the truest to go-getters. Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah. You know I'm always honest. There ain't no way I'm ever stopping. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing. So cold, behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. No, I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. Never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes. form of art.
I'm never gonna look back, cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change, slowly take a step today. I will never be the same, cause that's what it takes.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me, and what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the fucking hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour, take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder, and fuck all the doubters, they're just fucking downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only